Damn. Nigga Abels.
This will be an interesting race to see, and I'm glad I can watch it. But also commentate it, which is entirely different to just watching, as you have to put a story as to what's going on. John holding Nick on his hip, very well at the track at this point in time, but hey, it doesn't really matter to be honest. No, it does. Depends who wants to jump and get more advantage. Nick just sitting on John until John pulls up to the blue, gets out of the seat a bit, dances on the pedals. John on Nick's hip, side by side coming out of the corner into the bell lap. Bell lap they've been given. Nick's still in front in the sprinters lane. John just sitting on the hip. They haven't put much effort into the sprint just as yet. They're coming into the back straight. John's pulled outside the slipstream. Oh no, he's still in the slipstream. Now he's hooked himself out of the slipstream. And I think Nick may have this one wrapped up. And he does. Good race for both of you, right on. To the lovers, it's a nice red flag, the colour of a heart.
Yeah.
Britt leads out.
Keep it going, Ed.
Callum just stands behind the pedals. I'm not sure what Callum's going to do. Is he going to want to take it out, or is he going to let her win just so he can get some brownie points? Callum's got that smile in his face. I know that smile means someone's going to hurt. And lucky it's not me, because I hate racing him because he makes me hurt something terrible. He's ducked under. Britt's looking over the shoulder everywhere. Callum's up the top of the track. Britt's very low at the moment. Coming into the third corner. Callum moving around all over the place on the track, making Britt think as to where he's going to go next. Callum's lining up. He's looked like he's had a bit of a jump. Britt's not responding much. Callum's straight over the top. Britt's having to respond fairly quickly. Britt's got a lot of room to catch up. This could hurt the relationship, but that's not me. I'm not the love guru, but we'll see how it happens. Callum coming into the third. Oh! Britt's looking fairly good for a win.
Back.
She's coming around fairly hard. Callum puts the afterburners on. And that's Callum. Relationship over, mate. Apologies. You got the win, but you lose. Hey,
You win some.
life's tough.
I reckon Neil.
Oh, there we go. There's a new name. We have Dino leading out.
Dino.
And we have Neil Robertson following behind. Both in the same skin suit. But Dino's got the disc wheel on. This may just give him a little bit of an edge for this race. But with Neil posting at 12.433 and Dino at 12.754, it could be interesting. On paper, Neil should win. But with Dino's experience, Dino could actually get this one. But we'll see how it plays out. Dino holding Neil up on the fence fairly tightly.
Come on, Dino.
Neil not much of a care at the moment. Pushes him down just a little bit. Getting acquainted with each other. Going into the third corner. Sue watching very closely as she gets the chief cons here. Neil out of the seat. Ticking over the pedals. Dino just flicking his wheel a little bit. Dino's out of the seat. Neil's out of the seat and pushing. Dino's got the inside lane. Neil has to stay up. And stay up he does. He does a bit of a hook. With no one behind him.
Oh, Neil.
Gets the run down. He's got the slipstream. He's coming around in the bend. Dino's got the inside lane. They're coming up fairly side by side. Neil may have the advantage for this one.'s got the downhill run. Neil actually backs off, I think, and Neil gets that one. Good. David leaving out. He's leading out, to be honest. Luke following behind up the top of the track. David moving up, swinging down, playing around with his bike. David knows how to handle the bike. I've raced against this man. Very good rider. I like to sit behind his wheel because he's safe too. That is, if he doesn't flick you. Luke's up the top watching him. David's down the bottom watching Luke. They're going around the track like they do every other race. David's still watching just below the blue line. Luke near the top of the track. He's having the upper hand at the moment, seeing as he's higher. Winding up just a tad. Not much, just a little bit in the seat. Seat of effort. Pulls up to the blue line, David does. Luke's still at the top. Not much to worry about. He does have the upper hand as he is higher. Dave, moving up just a little bit. Out of the seat, watching. The key to this is to watch the person before they jump. Therefore, you can jump with them. Dave moving up. Luke still at the top of the track. He hasn't moved much. Dave's done a little bit of a kick. Luke's responded straight into the slipstream, just past the shoot line. Dave's got the inside line, right on the red. Still the inside line of the McDonald's. Luke trying to come round. Trying he does. But David takes the win. That was a good race by both of them. Well done. Flag. Flag means they can go. So they have to wait for this flag. This flag is red. When they see the red flag move, they can pull out. Connor, straight to the bottom of the track on the black line. Nick, doing the same thing in the slipstream of Connor. Fairly slow at the start. Connor just watching over his shoulder every now and then just to see where Nick is. Nick, straight behind him, not doing much, not making a move, not trying to play tactics. He's just sitting behind him at the moment, just to see what Connor will do. Nick pulled up to the top of the track, pulls down, swings around, does a 12, pirouette, whatever he wants to do. Connor having a bit of a response. Connor putting some gap in with the seated effort. Connor out of the seat at the belt. Nick's responding. Nick's got some time and distance to make up. Connor's coming around the bend, Nick's following. Connor's looking alright. Nick could have some top end speed. Nick out of the seat for a second kick. Connor into the corner already. Connor at the McDonald's sign, Nick's trying to chase. Connor's looking good for this win, and I think Nick will have to settle for second at this one. Well done Connor, well done Nick. Out of the station, here we go ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Kyle and Carl. Carl, straight to the top of the track. Carl at the bottom. It'll be interesting to see how Carl plays this out. Carl's actually gone fairly early. Carl's winding up just a little bit, getting the steam train rolling. Carl's put some fair distance into him. He's already entered the corner. Carl's got a lot of room to make up. I don't think he can make this up.
Come on, Carlos, you got this.
Carl's gone. Carl's gotten the bell. Carl's got to get that steam train rolling. Express train only. No stops allowed. Carl's having a look. And I think he's decided better of it. Carl's still, however, having a crack at it. Getting some training in. But why not? I mean, when you've got the free time, do whatever you want. Well done, Kyle. Played that well. Kicked him hard, kicked him early.